I haven't figured out if I want to be resuscitated or not, but I'm goddamn sure I don't want a catheter, you son of a bitch.
You sick sons of bitches.
If you put a catheter in me, you better hope I don't wake up. And we're live.
Sunday night live.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, this is episode 7.
7, yeah.
Of I
We're
Want.
running them out there.
I was saying the title of it.
Oh, good.
I want no part in this. Because you interrupted me. First thing we'll do is recap, which we were just talking about it. It's been a while since we actually listened to or thought about the last episode, which was tot glasses.
Tot glasses.
Which are glasses shaped like shot glasses.
Made of tots.
Made of tater tots.
So you put various foods in. Some say cheeses, some say gravies, whatever that may be. But not a lot of recap to happen there. I didn't find anything similar. I did find some poutine poppers that were poutine inside of a tater tot, which is close.
That makes sense, right?
It makes sense, but it's way more work than just the tot glass.
That's our best example of potatoes and gravy, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't typically.
Right. And I bought them and they're not microwavable and it takes like 20 minutes in the oven. So I still have them. That's not something.
They'll never get made.
It's not a 20-minute endeavor. Like, it's just not.
Yeah. Well, that's potatoes, man. That's the old Mitch Hedberg joke.
Yeah.
Put it in there 3 hours later. Oh, I am hungry for a potato. Yeah. So.
I want a potato, but I also want a vacation.
Yeah, it just takes too long. I agree. Some things like lasagna is like that. I remember one time I bought lasagna, brought it home. We read the thing, and it was like 80 minutes. We're like, nope. Like, who has that kind of time?
No.
And the funny thing is, I know it'll go by quick, but no, I can't. Come on. Who knows?
80 minutes.
Who knows they're going to be hungry in an hour and a half?
I don't know what I want in 80 minutes. What do I want 80 minutes from now?
Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to wait 10 minutes. I'm going to eat a bunch of candy because I can't wait and I'm starving.
And
then I'm just going to be so full when that lasagna comes and I'm going to go, oh, now I have to eat lasagna.
And you're going to forget about the garlic bread every time. You're not going to put that in.
It's a different time. It's
different
timing.
times. I've never remembered to put garlic bread into an oven while making a pasta.
In the history of my career, I've never made the garlic bread appropriately.
I think that's true. I don't think I've ever done it right.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do, which is a little scary, is I was thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I was trying to share my own post. You fill this space instead of me.
So Dylan is trying to share his own post.
Don't talk about it.
Don't report in on what you're doing.
Talk about something else. Jeez, it's embarrassing.
I'm just thinking about garlic bread now and how I've always screwed it up. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap for that. I still think it's a solid restaurant idea. I've been to worse restaurants, that's for sure. Ones that didn't have any kind of novelty dish to put gravies and sauces in. So that's a pretty simple one.
What I feel like I want to talk to you about it. That's not what I meant to do. That's what happens when you try to do two things at once.
You're screwing around.
Yep, screwing around is right. Well, you said don't post as a page anyway. Sorry. Okay. So what I wanted to say was you specifically, you love gravy too much. When you go back and listen to that episode,
I'm into gravy.
I'm into gravy. Well, I don't get it. Like we even talked about it a little bit in the episode. Like, I mean, I get gravy, but
I make gravy all the time.
That's so all the time.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? You just take a meat, you make it into a watery, floury.
No. If I'm making a meat, I've already made the meat. I've pulled that out. Sure. If there is a amount of juices in the pan, I'm just gonna make it into gravy. All you need is salt and flour.
Flour. You add flour.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe some milk.
Super unhealthy. Number one.
Yeah.
Flour. Adding flour to meat juice. I don't think it's good. And then it's not something for me, man.
I'm not going to drink the entire pan of gravy.
Well, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying that for me, gravy is a 2, 3, if I'm crazy, 4 times a year thing.
Oh, no. It's a once a month at least.
Once. I don't know. That's too much gravy, man. We need to have a gravy intervention here.
That's fine. It'll be all right.
I'm fine with it.
I'm doing fine.
I got to get a professional in here because we're going to need to take you to the gravy camp and get you deprogrammed.
Get deprogrammed?
Yeah.
I'm a big breakfast gravy person. TJ's is the Barnyard Buster.
So how's that gravy work? Because I know it's a white gravy. I'm not a gravy
gravy
man myself.
So TJ's has the Barnyard Buster, which I don't get there. I get the chipped beef gravy, which is the same thing. But they basically take an entire breakfast and then dump gravy on top of the entire situation.
What else is it? I thought it was just biscuits, but there's got to be something else in there, huh?
No, there's no biscuits in there.
Are you kidding me?
It's eggs and potatoes.
Eggs? But like what kind of potatoes? Like home fries?
Yeah.
And then they just dump gravy
eggs,
on it.
And then they dump gravy
There's no other meat other than the sausage gravy.
I don't believe so.
Well, anyway, you don't get it, so you don't know.
Right. I get the chipped beef, which is the same thing with a different with the dry beef gravy that you were baffled by.
No, I'm not baffled by it. It just sounds weird.
It's just dry beef instead of sausage.
All right, I'm just saying.
It's a better gravy.
Maybe you should branch out. Gravy's not the thing, man. It's not what people eat.
I've been to TJ's. There's people eating it.
It's gross, and it sounds
great people.
Flour. Well, I think you're talking to yourself.
Great
you're
men
just
and
doing
women.
You're doing my work here. Keep going. Describe the people.
Oh, they're great.
They seem healthy.
They're super healthy.
They're gonna make it to 60 or so.
Oh. Yeah, they're going to make it to 60.
At least.
No problem.
61 probably.
60 and a half.
They might even make it. Yeah. They're going to be laughing all the way to 62.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll show you.
They've been at TJ's since 3 a.m. They're still there just eating gravy.
I don't want to talk too much trash about TJ's because I spent some good times there.
Yeah.
It
is what you want it to be. That's TJ's. That's their motto.
Good point. Is that their slogan? TJ's, you can have it.
TJ's.
It's what you want it to be.
We're here for you.
Do you want it to be drunken, passing out on the table? We got that. We'll put you in the back, in the dark corner.
Yeah.
All right. So you eat too much gravy. It's been well established. Obviously, you should do something about that, but you're not going to because you're stubborn.
What I really want is a flour alternative for the gravy.
Yes. There are a million things like that. You could try them. Coconut flour and almond flour. There are different kinds of flour. Expensive.
Yeah. Regular flour is practically free.
Right. As far as I know, it comes in drums, giant drums.
Yeah. They just wheel it to your house. And they pay you.
Bring a truck.
Hold this for us.
Yeah. I don't think there's any real other follow-up, right?
No, that's a simple one. Everybody should eat more gravy. And they should be dipping it out.
Again with the gravy. That's what you got from this conversation? Everyone should eat more gravy.
Yeah.
In fact,
you need to eat more gravy.
All of those words should go backwards. No one should eat gravy. It shouldn't be everyone should eat more gravy. You should eat less gravy.
They should bring it up to my level.
No.
Make me your baseline.
Get on my gravy level.
It's
all
the gravy train.
Levi, it's all gravy.
It's all gravy. Yep.
Literally, the food he eats is all gravy.
It all comes with gravy.
It's
all about quantity. You don't have to drown it with gravy.
What do you mean it's all quantity?
All right,
don't eat too much gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy in moderation.
Correct.
Okay, fine.
It's a topping. You wouldn't drink a bottle of ranch dressing either.
No.
But that doesn't mean it's bad to put it on a salad.
Mm-hmm.
Same with gravy.
Probably not great.
You could throw your gravy on a salad.
Oh, you probably do that.
I haven't, but I would.
We don't have to talk about gravy this whole time. The Todd glasses, I think, is a great idea. We also said cupcakes, like actual cups made of cake.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Same situation.
Better name than the original cupcake.
Just as healthy.
Super healthy.
Also flour based.
So there's nothing wrong with that idea. I think that idea is great. You have the idea today.
I do have the idea today.
And you're worried about it?
This one, I'm going to throw you a softball.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got 3.
Oh, well, just give me one.
Right. In order of craziness, I'm going to go with the most realistic thing.
Oh, that doesn't sound like the softball because I feel like if it was crazier.
If you knew the other 2.
Then I could talk about ridiculous ones. Meat bikini. I could talk about that for a while.
You want the middle of the road?
Oh, I don't know.
All right,
you need to put them in a hopper and spin it. Yeah. Give me the winner, whatever it is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Do a little 3-card Monty.
Right.
What do we got?
We're going to step it up. We're not going to go with the normal product that you could actually make.
No one's making this one.
We're going to go with Death Sherpa. This is the Death Sherpa.
I like Death Sherpa already. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a guy who shepherds you into the great beyond.
Yeah.
A Kevorkian.
a better Kevorkian.
Yeah.
Kevorkian, he had his time. I assume he's dead now. He was old when he was doing it.
I believe so, yeah.
So I want, when you've decided that I don't want to do this anymore, I'm dying, I got some sort of uncurable disease, but I don't want my headstone to be like, Levi died of the plague. Yeah. I want it to be like, Levi died in a shark fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you call Death Sherpa, you sign a stack of paperwork roughly the height of your computer.
You're going to need a good lawyer.
Oh, I feel like Death Sherpa probably has a law degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for a lawyer to do.
Or it's just all international waters, man.
Yeah, I don't think this is a U.S.-based thing.
I don't think you could do it in the U.S.
There's no thing I want to do that is in the U.S. if I'm dying.
This is the idea that you said was illegal.
Yeah.
Earlier you hinted.
Quite illegal.
I could give you this idea, but I think it's illegal.
Yeah. No, you sign over power of attorney and all this stuff.
All of it.
To Death Sherpa. And you give him a baseline on what he wants to do. And I think it's a week-long adventure.
Yeah.
If it's a shark fight, if it's you want to die climbing Mount Everest, that's the best one.
So
he's a literal Death Sherpa then.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to climb with you. He's going to support it.
If you want to die climbing Mount Everest, though, the funny thing is...
You're probably going to.
Yeah, don't more people die than make it? I think they probably turn back.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dead people.
But I think more people die than make it to the top. So
yeah.
So if you want to, that's an easy one.
That's a real softball for Death Sherpa. He's like, oh, you want package A?
Right. The rookie Death Sherpas get that job.
Yeah.
We don't need to have our experienced guys.
We'll just have a regular Sherpa do it.
We'll get an actual Sherpa. We can outsource this. Subcontract.
Yeah, you could definitely say you could easily make this a network. This could be your next 31 type situation, a nice pyramid scheme.
What's 31?
You know, lonely bored ladies that sell handbags to their friends.
I don't even know what that is. But
it's a basic pyramid scheme.
Like
all of the other ones.
Mary Kay or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could do that with Death Sherpa. You could get your business going. I feel like there's a lot of people in their 80s and 90s that are just like, you know what?
Well,
if I went to the Eiffel Tower, had a steak up there and ate, and then just...
Oops.
Bloop,
Someone brushed up against me.
Someone brushed up against me a little hard.
I don't know if you know this about the Eiffel Tower, but you probably can't just jump off. There's probably a fence, a glass.
Yeah, but Death Sherpa is going to do his work. He's going to study.
Right. It might not be the Eiffel Tower.
Or he knows how to do it.
But I feel like in the Kevorkian style is, even if you sign all the papers and stuff like that, you get into a lot of problems with insurance and stuff.
He did run into quite a few problems.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not even saying for him. I'm saying for the person. If I had you kill me, maybe my insurance doesn't pay out to my beneficiaries or all that other stuff. Is like, what happens if I don't die? Oh, no, you got to put a bullet in my head at the bottom.
Ooh, Death Sherpa's not down for that.
Death Sherpa is the guy I'm trusting to do that. What do you mean he's not down?
No, that is in the contract. Death Sherpa is a hands-off guy.
You want to make it look like an accident.
It has to look like an accident or Death Sherpa's in jail.
Well, Death Sherpa needs to go by, inject you with some drugs, and then push you off. You got to make sure it happens. If it doesn't happen, this is a disaster. This is the PR nightmare.
This is why
Death Sherpa doesn't kill someone. It's a headline. It's going down.
That's why it's a skilled man. You've done your homework. You're Death Sherpa. You went to our.
That's my point. You can't mess up. You can't mess this up.
No, you are an elite task force that has gone through our 3-week training camp.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you
kill camp.
Yeah, kill camp, basically.
Camp
and
kill.
We run through the basics of how to set it up to be an accident. You don't physically bump the guy off the bridge. You bump someone walking by that bumps into the guy.
We'll call it croquet kill.
Yeah, that's your basics croquet setup.
Newton's cradle of death.
Yeah, which is literally a day of croquet and pool to learn about angles and geometry.
Oh, you've thought about that class. That's a whole class.
It's an easy, nice
seminar.
Yeah. People
would like this. Yeah. People would be into this.
Yeah, you need to understand just exactly how to do that. This guy's fishing on top of that. What's that big dam? Hoover Dam. Do they fish there?
I don't think there's a lot of water. I feel like
lampoons.
Fishing off of Hoover Dam sounds terrible. When I've seen it, it's like,
well, one side's not.
That's probably true.
Yeah, it's a dam,
but it's still a drop. But it's not. But you're right. The other side is
you want to fall off the other one
1,000 feet down.
Yeah.
So you want to push someone off? I'm fishing off the good side. oops, I tripped and fell off the other side.
Yeah.
It could be. So I don't know if Hoover Dam is a big one. Plus, you start doing this a lot, Hoover Dam is going to get wise to it, and they're going to say, people are just getting pushed off the edge willy-nilly.
Why are so many seemingly willing people falling off the edge? He didn't scream or anything.
Old people, yeah.
That elderly man didn't really look like he tried to hold on.
I really like this idea, man.
Uh-huh.
I think this idea is great. You could do all kinds of theme packages. You could die in a lightsaber battle. You could, I think that the surfing or skydiving or anything that's like already kind of dangerous, you just like, NASCAR, but oops, you don't have any more brakes.
Here's a great one. The dentist that got in all that trouble for Cecil the Lion?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What if you didn't win that battle?
What do you mean?
You want to go on a lion hunt and lose?
Yeah.
To the lion. That's an easy...
It'd be a rough way to die, but sure.
Yeah.
But you just make that local arrangement. You get a local, they're called fixers. I know all about it.
Yeah, you get yourself a local Senegalese fixer. Uh-huh. And that's a lawless wasteland over there. Mm-hmm. You're already there under the guise of murdering a lion.
That's true. I think that your friend is these developing countries like Liberia, things like that, where it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
You want to go down as a freedom fighter in Liberia?
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea.
Why not?
How did
fighting for freedom?
Yeah.
How
did Walter die? He was trying to rescue children from Boko Haram.
Yeah.
And they got him.
And your brother?
Hero.
Your brother died of cancer.
Had polio. No, he's a hero.
he's a serious hero. Yes, he died killing ISIS.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Death Sherpa can get you into at least an armed militia.
I
can at least get you a spot in Blackwater.
That's right. This is a whole separate division of the going down in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, I missed my chance.
Yeah, and then the commercial, Bon Jovi's playing.
Blaze of glory.
That's exactly right. No more. We'll have to pay the rights.
30 seconds or less. Right?
Easy. So anyway, but yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. To get that Warriors casket with like the flag over it and everything, it might have to be like 12 stripes because he's not an official like service member.
You're not an American. Yeah, well, he's just
it can't be like serving. It's actually just a regular flag.
It's the flag of Liberia, which is very similar. Have you ever seen it?
Is it 12?
No, it's basically the flag of America, but the blue stars part is different.
It's navy.
No, the colors are exactly the same. It's exactly because that Liberia was like a colony of America.
Is that the one where all their presidents have good luck? Is that like the country that has Good Luck Jonathan for a president?
Yeah, or like
Good Luck Jonathan.
Michael Jackson, and like they give themselves like crazy names, Beyonce and stuff. Yeah, that's the one, and the General Butt Naked. That is the one. But also, that country started because when slavery was over in the United States, they were like, "Hey, slavery's over. You're all free. If someone wants to go back to Africa, we'll send you there." But then they were like, "Okay, we don't have land."
Yeah.
So, oh crap, we have to make land. So they made Liberia, and then. The epilogue of that story is they just started slavery there because they knew how.
Yeah,
which is
it's kind of the way it goes.
One of the most sad statements of all time. Right. These free slaves went and enslaved the local people. That's the worst, and that's why the country is such a apocalypse to this day.
That's a classic hindsight's 2020 there. I really should have saw this one coming.
I don't know what you could do though. Now they're free. I mean, but it's not America anymore, so they could have done whatever they wanted to.
Whoops. They
were in charge. That's what happens when you make people in charge.
Yeah.
So anyway, I really like this idea.
I want this.
You need.
I'm not even close to dying. But
yeah.
I don't want to die a normal, boring, just waiting around style of death.
Yeah. The other day I was talking about, I just mentioned that, we're all going to die in a hospital bed, long drawn out kind of thing.
Gross.
Yes. Gross is right. Pooping on yourself and such.
Pooping on yourself with a hose in your dick.
This time, not on purpose.
They love doing that.
If you fall asleep for 20 minutes in a hospital.
Within walking distance of a hospital. If you live across the street from a hospital and you fall asleep with the window open, you're going to wake up with a hose in your dick.
If your roommate's a nurse, keep an eye out. Sleep with one eye open.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Gripping your pillow tight. That is a hose is going up your wiener. I'm sorry. And it's I personally don't know, but man.
Been there.
I haven't spent a lot of time. I haven't spent much time.
Woke up with one once. Unexpected.
Not cool.
Pissed.
Well, you wish.
I literally told them I would have rather pissed on myself myself.
Yes, right. I'll clean it up. Jesus, man.
I'll mop the floor. My situation isn't that dire.
I haven't
just woke me up.
I haven't figured out if I want to be resuscitated or not, but I'm goddamn sure I don't want a catheter, you son of a bitch.
You sick sons of bitches.
If you put a catheter in me, you better hope I don't wake up. You better also put me in a coma.
You better have Death Sherpa on standby to wheel me out this window.
I'm going to call him, and I'm going to call him for you. This is basically a hitman you call for yourself.
Yeah.
Is the Death Sherpa.
Sherpa.
So I was saying that the other day, and in the interest of not referencing someone that you won't hear again, someone had said, about we're all going to die in the hospital. And he said, on my tombstone, I want it to read, presumed killed at sea. And I'm like, that's it, man. That's like you just rode off into the sunset. Like, and we're not even sure, right? Last scene, leaving port. We don't know what happened. A grand adventure ensued.
Yeah.
He could still be out there. He could have crashed on an island and he's cast away Robinson Crusoe. We don't know.
But here's a rock in his memory.
Yeah, but what we do know is that he didn't die covered in his own poop with a catheter in
his dick.
That's right. That's right. That's what we were sure of.
Yeah.
But I agree, man. I think that, and it's like if you had some kind of terminal disease, cancer, if you had a later stage of AIDS or something where it's just like, you really don't have much of a chance.
Feed me to something.
Yeah.
A bear, an alligator.
Why not go out there?
Jaguar, so it'll put that big tooth right in my brain, shut me down real quick.
And you kind of want it, and this is what Death Sherpa offers, is they're going to be an expert on timing and such. Because at some point, what happens is, at some point, you're not even able to stand, you can't get out of the hospital bed. It's too late. You can't go fight a bear in your current condition. Maybe we could, in a worst case, jack
you up with steroids so you can get in there.
Steroids are not instant acting. You give them some adrenaline or something, get them going.
Like a cortisone. Cortisone will get you going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but I don't know what your exact problem is. But if you can't get out of bed and you just give somebody a ton of adrenaline or something, that's when we're going to go.
If they investigate, what were you doing here? I was wheeling this bed through the woods.
Painkillers.
And this guy just got up, walked maybe a step, and got attacked by a bear.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
Craziest thing I've ever seen.
Like, I don't think there's going to be a lot of investigation if you're like, I don't want to die in this hospital bed. I'm checking myself out.
Yeah.
And I want to go on one last hurrah. Oops.
Road trip.
The bear got me.
I wanted to see the country.
I wanted to kill a bear. I'm a lifetime bear killer. And I want to kill one last bear. Oops, it got me. I don't think a lot of people are asking questions.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh, did he arrange that with a Death Sherpa? Something I've never heard of? There's no way anyone's asking that question.
Right.
Yeah. I think this is great. I think the bear death is going to be a big one. I think killing ISIS and Boko Haram, those are big time. That could be a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Righting wrongs.
Yeah, just go take your shot at ISIS.
Yeah, why not, right?
Maybe you've lived a shit life and you just want one thing to be like, they got nothing positive to put in your obituary. Nothing. And you're just a drunk turd. And you're like, you know what? I need anything positive here. Something like that. Yeah. It's the Blaze of Glory package. It's for sure. Right.
I think it's going to be the most popular item.
Yeah.
I don't know
Freedom Fighter.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be that bad. Plus, I mean, what an adventure. It's going to take if you were like, let's leave right now and go fight Boko Haram. It's going to be a flight. It's going to be a bunch of changing of vehicles on the way in.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find locals and make friends. How we get a weapon, I don't know. We're going to have to make friends with the local fighters.
You don't need the weapon.
Well,
you can go throw a rock at them. They'll shoot you right then.
I get it, but you're not. You want to take a couple out, right? Isn't that the whole point? At least have a chance to take a couple out. That's the only reason it works, because you can't do, like, people are doing terrorism, local terrorism, domestic terrorism, local terrorists.
Those local terrorists.
They really grind my gears.
They went after the post office.
Come
you believe
on. Town hall. There's nothing sacred. So what we need is, the kind of people that are like, shooting up a school and then they get killed by the police or something. What a waste.
Right.
What a waste.
Yeah.
You take their last, $1,200. You pay the Death Sherpa. That sound pretty cheap.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the price.
I think it's higher than that.
Yeah.
You got insurance to cover.
Right? And it doesn't matter, right? Because you are, right, we have the Death Sherpa LLC. Has lots of lawyer fees.
Lots of lawyer fees.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Offshore accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like man, you could do some crazy stuff. Hey, you know what? Something I always wanted to try was that Wheel of Death, where they do the motorcycles.
The motorcycles, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could try that.
You could do that in international waters, no problem.
International waters is your friend. I feel like Death Sherpa might
not even that far off the coast.
Like it's 12 miles, I thought it was.
Something like that, yeah.
So what we do.
See that far.
So I think Death Sherpa's got a barge for sure.
Yeah.
It's on the company account.
Yeah.
We've got a barge. We go out there.
That's the office.
And some of our stuff that we do, that's probably true. We sign our papers out there.
Yeah.
And then some of the things that Death Sherpa does is, we're really going to make use of that floating.
That barge.
It's its own country.
It's going to need a power washer.
Seen some shit.
Yeah. Some shit, some blood, lots.
All of it.
Lots of things. We got our own bear.
Yeah. That's right.
If you're not in the state.
Like Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
We've got our exotic animals lined up.
Yeah.
What do you want to get killed by? Honey badgers. We got them.
We got at
You've
least
heard
12.
about them. You've heard about them.
And
now
the
here it is.
and the fucks that they don't give.
That would be great. And that would be great too. You could go like.
We'll even send a video to your family.
You could do of all the ways. Well, yeah, there should be video of it. Why not? I mean, for certain reasons.
There definitely should not be video of it.
Our lawyers are going to strongly suggest that there's
They're going to heavily suggest not recording anything.
There should be as little evidence of this as possible.
Yeah.
We just want to get the money.
Unless you're looking to cash out
you for sure prepay.
A super real Faces of Death release.
Nah, you're right. Nobody films it. So, but I think also, what about like arena style blood sport or whatever? You could fight your way up through the animals. You start out with a nice shy fox, then you got to kill a wolf, and then now it's on to bears, and polar bears are even crazier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can work if you're
a monkey with a knife, a monkey with a handgun. Yeah, you want to get killed by a monkey with a handgun? Who doesn't?
Absolutely want that.
Who doesn't?
The thing is, monkeys are smart. We'd have to have one monkey per handgun. Like once he's done the handgun, he's got to move on. Because a monkey, after 2 or 3 guys, he's going to understand a little more about that handgun, and he's just going to like shoot you right away.
Shoot me right away?
No, the guy.
Shoot the client.
The client.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? You want it to last a little bit,
right? I feel like there should be some misfires.
Well, he's not going to the range.
He might.
He's not free to roam the grounds on his own.
He was walking the gun range. The monkey's got goggles on and the earmuffs.
I would love to see that. I would love to see a monkey shooting a gun competently in a gun range. That would be so funny.
Proper PPE on.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. I care about his eyes and his ears. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
And he yells at you for like waving the gun too high.
Get those glasses on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, monkey. Safety monkey. Yeah. Such a jerk.
That guy's such a stickler for the rules.
I'm telling you, though, a monkey with like a comically large revolver.
Yeah, of course. It's a dirty, hairy gun for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That monkey is he's gonna kill so many people. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you get the Death Sherpa HQ is the barge. It's got a helicopter landing pad. Because
it's got some stuff.
A lot of our wealthier clientele are going to just fly in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have to fly in. You think you take a boat there?
Yeah.
You can take a boat there.
Yeah, you can take a boat there, no problem.
Well, it has a helicopter landing pad. It's got all kinds of things. Archery range. Yeah. It's got like a flaming cannonball shooting through a flaming hoop.
Yeah.
It's got all the ways to die.
All of them.
Anything
all
you
your basics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than the adventure series, which is where we go out on site.
I think what would be interesting is I think another package that you could offer is I don't want to see it coming.
Oh,
we go on a week-long trip through the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
We go whitewater rafting or whatever. And
I think that's your top of the line.
Oh, man.
That's your first class.
You know how good that would be? So we're going whitewater rafting, and I don't know if this is it.
He just says, look off into the woods, George.
No. I don't think he's going to shoot me in the back of the head. That's not bad, though. It is Lenny is right. George is the one. But but I got the reference nonetheless. But I don't think you're mid paddle and I think maybe you don't make it.
Yeah.
Whitewater rafting.
Yeah. I think that, you want a week-long adventure.
I'm the Sherpa. I'm the Death Sherpa. And
I've rigged some possibilities.
I've rigged up many fun activities. One is you're not gonna make it back. So it's go-kart riding and you don't have the brakes or the engine's gonna explode. But you just don't.
It's just wild card after wild card.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You're just going to the fullest. Woo!
Yes. Because it could end at any
go-kart,
second.
turns out, You weren't driving the whole time. I was.
Oh yeah, and I just drove you. Oops,
right into a wall.
Yeah. I don't know if that would kill you though. We need to go off a cliff.
It's a spiked wall.
Oh, spiked wall. Well, you were eating.
It's a cliff into a spiked wall.
You were eating wings at the time, and you choked on one. That was what happened. You stopped abruptly, choked on a wing.
Choked on a hot wing.
Whatever it is.
What happened to him? It's like you choked on a hot wing driving a go-kart.
You just do.
I've seen it once. I've seen it 1,000 times.
You just do a whole week worth of super risky behavior.
Yeah. Running with scissors.
If you make
eating Mentos and Coke.
Yeah, you're not gonna. But basically, you're not gonna make it at the end. If you make it at the end, we just kill you in your sleep on the 6th day.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it that far.
You're not gonna make
We're professionals.
Yeah,
we went to the 3-week training camp.
That Sherpa's been trained.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I think this idea is fantastic. There's so many cool ways to die, and we're dying such dumb ways.
My dream has always just been to parachute without one.
Yeah,
that's my goal.
Jump out of a plane.
Nothing is more fun than falling from a height.
More fun?
Like a known, like all the like fun rides or bungee jumping. It's not about the bounce back up.
Oh,
it's about the jump.
Yeah,
and all the fun you have on the way down. Mm-hmm. And if the way down is just stops abruptly, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
You do some cool tricks.
You've already signed up. I mean, it's not like you're
ain't turning around. That's for sure.
I'm mad when
we're not turning around now.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing too. Maybe we do. You know, I did not think we would talk about this, but you know that drug that they do called scopolamine, which is it's a high concentration of the same thing that's in anti-nausea medication, like seasickness pills, Dramamine and stuff. Where if you give it to someone, they just become super suggestible.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be something like that, because what I think would happen is,
you got to take this on your own, though.
Yeah, but this even happens with, or it's in a drink or something. I know in South American countries. I'm
just saying you don't want Death Sherpa liable for drugging you. I think that's part of the thing. You bring your own.
International waters, bro. Non-extradition treaty. We just have some deal with arrangement.
Yeah.
Liberia.
Yeah.
They're not suing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm a citizen of Liberia, man.
Chechnya is a real hot spot for any criminal activity you feel like these days.
Siberia, we're fine.
Yeah, Siberia, they're not even, you don't even have to bury them.
That's right.
They'll just freeze.
Oops. He buries himself.
Did you stop moving outside?
He buries himself.
Yeah.
Like a fall from a height. Hey, if you could you just make a dive motion at the last second? And then you're just going to go
digging all kinds of holes
10 feet deep there. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Out in the desert, no one cares.
Yeah.
So
Siberia's a good spot because they got the bears too, if you want a wild bear to fight.
Well, you're going to become bear food eventually.
Yeah.
So you jump out of a plane without a parachute, you get eaten by a bear, it's a double whammy.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Wolves, bears.
So but my point was that no matter what you do, you get in line for a roller coaster or whatever, there's always some people that are like, oh, I don't want to do this. And so I feel like you're going to have people that back out.
Those people are
they're going to fight you to the death, literally, to stop jumping out of this plane without a parachute. So you can't get the kind of people to back out or whatever. We're going to make them somehow compliant.
The thing is, the Death Sherpa is the pilot. This is the
oh sure, you're not backing out, but I don't want you to think
here's
you can.
What you do. If you're the guy that's like standing at the door, I don't want to jump. Death
Sherpa,
jump out. It's gonna barrel roll the plane. You're going.
No, I think Death Sherpa just he just jumps out with a parachute.
Oh, I've cut the brakes.
The Indiana Jones scenario.
Charlie.
I'm telling you, the movie scenarios are going to be huge.
Yeah, you're right. Death Sherpa just has his own parachute. Says, "Hey, you're out. So am I."
You know what? Oops.
You fly. You fly the plane.
You've already signed the plane release, and so your estate is going to pay for the plane.
Never said we were going to land.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's a little bit of twist, it gives you the added excitement.
Yeah, because this is for your wealthier clientele.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so
or it's just people. I mean, it doesn't have to be that wealthy. Let's say this whole thing costs.
But if you're doing a flight thing and you feel like you might back out, we're going to build in a airplane replacement fund, basically.
Hey, airplane has insurance.
Oh, that's true.
Someone died.
Or it's your plane.
Yeah. Oh, it's your plane. It's got to be your plane.
Got to be your plane.
Well, I think that it can be thousands, $10,000, $20,000. I don't think that's too crazy either, because
you just fly out over the ocean and Death Sherpa hops on out.
People are dying. So they can take out a loan. It doesn't matter what you have to do, like
just get that plane.
As long as I have the money.
Steal it.
I don't care.
Who cares?
Right, steal a plane.
I don't care.
What? You're dead now.
All I'm doing is jumping out of it once. You're the one flying it off into the abyss.
I'm just a pilot. I didn't check where this plane came from.
Yeah, it's not my job.
Yeah, but I think your movie deaths are Thelma and Louise.
Oh yeah,
that's a pretty popular one.
Yep.
That probably for
Sid
the
and
ladies.
Nancy?
For the ladies. Sid and Nancy. You're going to have to get a lot of people to shoot. Oh, Sid and Nancy.
They just died to heroin.
Well, I was thinking Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde.
You want to shoot heroin with your junkie girlfriend until you die?
That's probably not a bad way to go. You know, that's how they kill people in the hospital. Yeah. Is like they give them morphine, but just overdose on morphine. And it's got to be similar where it's just like, I went to a happy place and never came back.
Went to a trashy apartment on a dirty mattress.
Yeah, but not in your mind.
No,
man.
that's not classy.
No, you're right. Sid and Nancy's not a good package, but you were just saying that because it was the Thelma and Louise theme.
Yeah.
But Braveheart.
Oh, Braveheart.
Somebody might want to die like Braveheart, being tortured, having your entrails spin out on that thing while you yell freedom.
Tons of people want to die like Braveheart.
Your wife in the crowd. Yeah. I might have seen that movie a couple of times.
I've seen it once.
Freedom.
Yeah. You might want to die like that. That's no problem.
I'm telling you, the lightsaber battle would be pretty sweet.
The Lincoln death is even fine.
You watched a silly play?
You're watching a play.
No. What, are other people there?
Out of the town.
Are other people there?
I guess not.
Yeah, you can't kill this guy in front of people. They're all in on it, maybe?
No,
that's crazy. No. That's too much to
Death Sherpa can't even pull that one off.
If you really wanted that, you could pay for it, but you could do it.
Yeah.
We could recreate the entire Ford's Theater thing.
Yep.
And you can go and watch the same exact thing.
Maybe that's your funeral. Those are your family. All
we go
your
right
friends.
into the funeral.
All of your friends are there. They're watching the play.
This is like my idea. You remember I had this idea and I actually even registered the domain name, which was epicfunerals.com?
No.
I had this idea when you were there.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was stuff like that. We were talking about the Viking funeral. They drift you out to sea and then shoot a flaming arrow onto your barge.
On the pyre.
And then, pyre, sort of Star Wars / Braveheart / whatever.
Yeah.
That's always, or Troy is a great example of that, where they burn them on the beach or whatever, and then just pile of sticks. And what else is there? There's the Tibetan Sky funeral. There's a lot of cool funerals you have. So that seems like a clear tie-in for the Death Sherpa.
Yeah.
What do you do if you didn't get eaten by a bear? What do you want us to do with your body?
Yeah.
Float out, barge, light on fire. We sing a Viking funeral hymn. Perfect. Little horn.
They just burn it right there.
I will see you in Valhalla, sir.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But epic battles are probably good. If you fought like a real good warrior guy, the guy has no chance.
Yeah.
To the death. You have no chance against him.
He's just the killer.
That's my point. Yeah, he's a Jet Li type.
Here's what we do. We put you in a Thai prison with all these guys having those Thai prison fights. We're not training you at all.
Yeah.
We're going to sign you up.
But somebody's going to come out fucking Batman.
Yeah, you're right.
Bruce Lee. We take a wealthy man, we put him in a Chinese prison. He has to fight his way out. Bruce Wayne.
Well, I guess that's a risk I'm willing to take. You were dying of cancer when you came in here.
That's how we sell to people.
Now you're fucking Batman.
Hey, two things are going to happen is the way I see it. You're dead or you're Batman.
Or you come out Batman. You still got your money. Yeah.
I think that's great.
You can come out Batman just as easy as you can come out dead.
You have a 50-50 chance of being Batman.
Yeah.
It sells itself.
Maybe at 80-20. I think your odds are very stacked against
I know I'm manipulating the odds.
It is not 50-50.
But there are two odds. There are two chances.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50.
If you're really trying to sell somebody on Death Sherpa, then go for that method.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the interesting ethical thing I never thought about till now. Guys, salesmen.
Sales are down this quarter.
Yeah, but you're going to die anyway. That's the thing is we're not going.
I'm not recruiting some guy.
I'm
not
getting a totally healthy guy.
I saw you limping a little.
Right. I saw you over there. You looked like a little sad. You want to die?
You looked like you were eating a unhealthy amount of gravy. Let's just go with that.
Back to the gravy.
I feel like you're eating 2 gravies a month at least.
Oh no!
Let's just get it done.
Oh well. Right. You're going the slow route.
Yeah.
Anyone who's smoking, walk up to him. Hey, I see you killing yourself slowly. You want to take this up a notch?
Yeah. You want to be remembered?
You want to go down killing Boko Haram?
Yeah. You're going to be on the news?
Slavers?
Yeah. You might even save a person.
What about something like
you take a bullet for a famous person?
No. Who's going to fire the bullet?
Death Sherpa.
What if he misses?
Oh, not after that 3-week training camp.
Down goes Scarlett Johansson, all because you wanted to die. Taking a bullet for her. Oh no!
I could never prove that case.
This is not okay.
You're telling me
you can get an impersonator
hired a hitman to try and kill Scarlett Johansson so he could heroically dive in front, killing himself? I don't believe it.
No. For what? The one line on Wikipedia?
He wanted to make the front page of Reddit.
Yeah, so I don't like that package.
I think it's doable though.
What? That's crazy.
They're all a little crazy.
Well, yeah, they're all a little crazy.
I could find someone to do that.
To take a shot at Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy, Tom. No, why are we involving Scarlett Johansson?
You brought her up. I just said anyone famous. That's just who came to mind. I think it's because you don't like that movie she just made.
What movie?
The one where they made her a badass. It just doesn't look like.
Oh, I do like that movie.
Is it? Is it good?
No, I haven't seen it, but I mean, I'm not.
I like the idea of it. I do not buy Scarlett Johansson in that role. You know what's so
funny? You know what's so funny? I had this thought earlier today, about this makes me upset when people get mad about people being in roles.
I just don't think that. I feel like you could cast someone that is uglier and tougher looking for a tough girl role.
You haven't seen the movie. This is nothing. What you're saying, you're saying is nothing. This happened with.
I don't watch movies.
Tom Cruise and Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher is supposed to be tall. Tom Cruise bought the rights.
The opposite of tall.
All right. But here's what's so dumb about it. If you wrote a book right now and you made a fictional character or whatever, and this guy does some stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares what he looks like? But Tom Cruise buys the rights and wants to be in the movie. Tom Cruise is the most guaranteed line to a successful movie possible.
Uh-huh.
So, oh no, Tom Cruise wants to be the guy, but he's a little shorter than the guy. Don't be such a fucking baby.
I think you're underselling his shortness.
That's so stupid. It doesn't matter how short he is. It's a film. Though you think Gandalf's 9 feet tall?
Yeah.
He's not. That's called movie magic. So it doesn't.
He's absolutely not.
It doesn't matter. You know Constantine?
No.
He was Keanu Reeves. Great movie.
Okay.
Constantine has blonde hair. No one said shit about that. Who cares?
I've always seen the preview, and the preview looked goofy.
Remember that OJ? It's a great movie. Remember that OJ?
No, I mean the Scarlett Johansson movie, which you have not seen.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
No, I've not seen it. It's just in the theaters, right? It's not
Yeah.
Nah, I don't go to the theaters. Like a peasant. The movies come to me.
Yeah.
I don't go and sit on the sticky floor and shush people. That's not me. Shush. I'm trying to watch a movie. I'm watching a film. Well, anyway, I think it's silly when people get. My mom was mad about the OJ movie with a miniseries thing where it's Cuba Gooding Jr. I'm like, name another person who could play OJ. I agree.
Yeah.
Don't be such a baby. You know, I used to think this about the original X-Men, Hugh Jackman, because I cared.
Who else would play OJ?
That's my point. Name another guy that looks more like OJ. Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't know if he's won an Academy Award, but he's certainly been nominated multiple times.
Yeah.
He's an established actor. He's the biggest actor you could for sure get. What are you going to get?
That
Denzel Washington?
OJ. He doesn't look like OJ at all.
He looks way less like OJ. That's right.
Yeah.
That's my point. He looks the most like OJ that I can even think of.
Yeah,
that we can name an A-list person that we can name. There's probably plenty more people that could do it.
Yeah,
but I don't know them. And you know, a lot of these things they get people to watch based on how big the people are.
Yeah,
if there's a bunch of no names in it, then people don't watch it. I don't mind, but most people don't. Most people that works for that. But the there was another one I was going to say, but anyway, it doesn't. Oh, it was Hugh Jackman with the original X-Men. That bothered me. This is the last time I was bothered by this, and I was a young person. And I remember thinking, oh, Wolverine's supposed to be short and stocky, and Hugh Jackman was kind of wiry, especially at the time. Handsome. He put on a lot of muscle. Yeah, well, yeah, he's handsome. That's not the point. A
little too handsome to play Wolverine.
He was too good looking. He was a pretty boy. No pretty boys playing my Wolverine.
Nope.
Anyway, I thought that, and then after the first movie or the second movie, it all goes away, and you think, you know what, he's great at it. And now, you can't imagine anyone else as Wolverine. He's clearly Wolverine now.
Yeah.
So get over it. The guy's a professional actor. There's hundreds of people made that decision. Just fucking let them do their job.
I'm just hoping you watch this movie and it is terrible. And then you're going to come back in and be like, I apologize.
That's going to be a follow-up. Scarlett Johansson being terrible. I just don't believe it. It's not possible. Anyway, we're not taking a shot at her. No. But I do think, well, you know what I was going to say when we were talking about this earlier? What about a possible package for the Death Sherpa? Could be something like a disaster, like there's an earthquake or there's a
you're on standby. You're just waiting for the next forest fire. Get in there and fight it.
If you want to, if like your disease allows, and it's like, okay, you've got 6 months to live.
Yeah, stub toe-itis.
And there's a forest fire. There's probably a forest fire happening a lot if you think about it, or a disaster of some kind. We can go anywhere around the world, right?
Yeah.
So there's an earthquake.
Death
there's a forest
Sherpa's
fire.
got his own flight.
I mean, India
situation.
is basically one nonstop fucking natural disaster.
Correct.
So
you want to get in a motorcycle accident? We can do that right now.
Just try driving in China.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
No.
You're not going to make it out alive. Plus, you don't know the rules.
Yeah, they're
not
way
that there aren't any.
They're different. I'll tell you that.
They are loose.
Yeah.
They are barely. They're unwritten, let's say.
Have you seen lanes? Because they're not going to have those.
Well, so anyway, that's what I was thinking. If there was a forest fire in California, like there always is, or whatever, or like, I mean, it would be a tough timing thing, but like 9/11 is like perfect. Oh man, there's like people need help. You could save hundreds of people. Yeah, and you go down dying, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, you were trying to die anyway. So I feel like something like that. Obviously, 9/11 is like you hit the Death Sherpa jackpot, but you need some like random natural disaster that's
You're
like
brought up on federal charges. And they're like, we really feel like you took advantage of the 9/11 situation.
I was helping. The guy saved hundreds of people. Plus, think about the obituary. Think about the stories your kids can tell. Oh, my dad died in 9/11.
I feel like these are more for your lifelong fuck ups that are just trying to correct.
It doesn't matter. Anyone in their mind,
their obituary.
Anyone faced with death is starting to think that they were a lifelong fuck up.
Well, I'm just saying because they're still able bodied.
Oh, you're saying an otherwise healthy person.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily dying in 6 months.
Right. They've been in and out of jail their whole lives. No one's coming to the funeral.
Yeah.
You start to sit around and realize, you know what, if I died, they may not even find me for a week.
Yeah. So I might as well die and they'll never find me. I might as well die at sea.
Yeah.
In fighting Jaws.
Yeah. Maybe you're one of those weirdos on that boat that hunts the whale hunters and you want to just take it up a notch. Go after those whale hunters a little harder.
What is that boat? The Orca?
Sea Shepherd.
It's the
Sea Shepherd.
What was that name of that show? They made fun of it on the South Park.
Whale Wars.
Whale Wars is right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's not the way to die. I certainly do not want to be on that. I don't want to spend my last week on that boat.
No, I mean you get on the boat because all the Sea Shepherd does is like follow them around.
Yes, harass them.
And harass them. I was shooting them with squirt guns and
shit. A rolling protest.
Yeah. It's just a moving protest.
A floating protest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if your thing is save the whales, you're just going to get in there and then maybe you board their ship and start trying to gun them down.
Oh, just because that's your thing. That's what you're into.
Yeah, you're going to go rogue.
Like if you're really anti-factory farming.
Really save those whales.
Maybe that's what Death Sherpa sends you in. See, now we're just advocating domestic terrorism. I'm not doing that.
You're right.
So
mine wasn't domestic. Mine was international.
International terrorism.
Yeah.
Not much better because that could find its way into your obituary.
I don't support murdering whale hunters.
Yeah, that's why I think
we do need to establish rules.
I think you sort of draw the line.
This is how you do it.
You draw the line. We're talking about ISIS, Boko Haram. There's probably plenty of others I don't know, but there's
you're established bad guys.
Yes,
that's fine.
Nazis,
right? Yeah, you're very well established. Mm-hmm. Anyone in North Korea?
Whoa, anyone?
Anyone in a suit?
Those people are prisoners.
Huh? Anyone in a suit? How do you tell? I don't know.
They all dress like it's the 40s.
Oh, you're right.
No, I don't.
Anyone eating food? If you see someone eating food in North Korea,
stay away from North Korea. I think you're fine.
Unless you just want to be on the news as like, see, that's another thing you risk. If your dream is to like die trying to free some slaves in North Korea, and you get murdered there, you gotta make sure you're not gonna elicit a armed response.
I know. I thought that too. If we send an American in to kill Kim Jong-un, then it's like,
then they kill him, and now it's like, oh, you killed an American.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to start an international incident.
Unzip our military pants and
we do not
take a big old dump on you.
We do not have the lawyers for this.
No.
No, we couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
An international Kim Jong-un incident.
Yeah, this is the Constitution of Death Sherpa. We're basically coming out with our amendments on there, the guidelines.
Here are the rules. Can't break them.
Cannot start an international incident or crisis.
It's at our discretion.
Rule 1.
It's at our discretion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's rule 1.
I think that's pretty far up the list.
Yeah. No killing innocents.
No killing innocents. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Here are a list of possible heroic.
No innocents. Your actions can't lead eventually to the eventual death of innocents.
Correct.
Which that might be a tougher one to prove, but basically you're talking about international incidents.
Yeah. You don't want to trigger
if they send nukes our way.
We're not trying to start a whole thing here.
We're not starting World War III.
Yeah. Just because you had lupus and
is lupus a deadly disease?
I don't know.
I thought it was just autoimmune disease. Doesn't matter.
Still probably uncomfortable at the very least.
It's uncomfortable.
I'm not judging why you want to die.
My feet hurt. All right. Jump out of the plane. Go wrestle this polar bear covered in meat.
Yeah. And I feel like anything airplane related is going to be done over the ocean.
Yeah.
Because in the event that Death Sherpa has to take matters into his own hands and jump out instead of you jumping out, that plane needs to not land on a house.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's international waters, or that is, well, you would, or Siberia, an unpopulated area.
Yeah.
For sure. Any
large scale crashes need to happen in a safe area for that.
That's the whole
Antarctica.
That's why you come to Death Sherpa. You don't try this on your own.
Right.
Because anyone can do this. Because we make all the arrangements.
We took the 3-week training course.
There's 3 things. There's
different my Death Sherpa license.
Death Sherpa is making sure no one else gets killed. Yeah. But they're also doing fun, exotic things. The Indiana Jones deaths.
The Indiana Jones death.
Your classic Braveheart package.
Bear fight. Shark fight.
Your bear fight. You can reenact scenes from Batman versus Joker. You could do all kinds of things.
Yeah. You could do that, like, remember the scene in Lion King where he gets
stampeded?
Mufasa gets stampeded by the gazelles? Maybe you're big into Lion King.
If you're into that, if you're a big Disney file, sure, okay.
They're out there.
Oh, they're out there.
Yeah. I guarantee you,
they get sick too.
There's someone right now. If we had a 1 million person audience, there's somebody that wants to die like Mufasa.
Oh yeah. So you're saying that if we had enough people listening to this, the calls would be flooding in. Emails. How do I do this? I need this. My cousin's sick. I need this to be. He
loves that movie.
I need this to be a business right now. All right, fine.
I'll be Scar and I'll stomp his little toes while he's hanging onto the cliff.
Didn't he reach like he was going to help him and then slice?
Yeah.
Psych. The original Psych.
The original Psych. Killed him with it. Psyched him so hard he died.
Well, yeah. It's got to be a pretty epic psych.
Yeah. It was quite a psych.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think how would you pick? You think just jumping out of a plane?
If I got a Death Sherpa,
you're the founder and CEO of Death Sherpa, and you're just going to jump out of some lame plane.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'll have so much experience seeing all these like.
Would you let me shoot an RPG at your head?
Well, I feel like you wouldn't. I feel like the RPG itself would just take my head off and not explode.
Oh, it'd take your head off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think an RPG might be wasteful because it's just going to plunk and not explode.
Well, RPGs don't really explode the way you think they do. This was on Mythbusters where it turns into an inverted cone of copper, and like it's meant to go through tanks and stuff. So it's just like this molten metal thing. Oh, it'd do some damage.
Oh, it'll take you out for sure. I'm not questioning how dead I'm going to be.
But if we want to, because we got a special effects team or whatever on standby, we could rig up the right way for an RPG, and we could just blow up real big.
Yeah. See, that also kind of falls against our constitution, where Death Sherpa is literally just shooting you in the head.
Well, what if I do want that? But like in a fun way. Like that magic trick where you catch a bullet in your teeth. What if I just give that a real good try?
I really love the movie The Crow.
Okay.
We're filming it. I'm Brandon Lee.
Film the whole thing.
I'm Brandon Lee. You're the stunt guy that's supposed to shoot me with the fake gun, but it's the real gun.
Yeah. Well, that scene was like
the triads,
20 people shot.
The triads set me up. If you're listening to Joey Diaz tell the story.
What do you mean? He thinks that happened.
He thinks the triads
behind the scenes
set it up
because he's like quasi Chinese.
Well, isn't he Bruce Lee's kid?
Yeah, so he's half Chinese, though.
Yeah, it's because of Bruce Lee.
His mom's not even Chinese.
He also thinks that the triads killed Bruce Lee.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he said that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty out there theory. But I'm not aware.
Course.
I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know enough to know.
I don't know anything.
If the triads did or did not kill Brandon Lee.
Both Bruce and Brandon Lee.
I thought it was just a mistake with that specific gun.
Yeah, it probably was.
And then now they rearranged or they rewrote the rules on how all that stuff's handled.
I'm sure that's what happened.
Anyway, if you want to put a little rock in there and let me shoot you, one of the guys has it, or like firing squad. I feel like firing squad might be a popular way to go. It's romantic. Yeah,
but it doesn't look good on my headstone.
Oh, but I don't think some people care about that.
I do. This was for me. I'm the CEO of Sherpa.
You're trying to make up for a misspent life, basically.
Yeah. Well, no, because I got Death Sherpa.
That's it. Your one crowning achievement is Death Sherpa. Now you just have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
You've got to have some kind of epic death.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it?
I've got a hangnail that's really killing me, and I'm ready to go. That's my situation.
You're just ready to go
That's what really took me down. I feel like I'm really liking the Freedom Fighter angle or the Lion Hunt.
I knew you would like Freedom Fighter.
Yeah.
Lion Hunt's
I do want to be you know what? I want to save a celebrity. I'm going to go back to the one you weren't in on.
No.
I'm going to save.
What if it's just a celebrity impersonator, but you never know?
Is it going to? Well, it needs to make the news.
It's a Johnny Depp lookalike.
It needs to make the news, though.
Well, you don't.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna save.
You're dead. You don't know that. You don't know whether or not it made the news.
Oh, I'll know.
You have to ever have that in your contract.
Yeah, it's a very big deal.
A bonus if there's extra press. That's nice.
How about this? Just because it'll also shake his whole world up. I'm gonna save Ted Nugent from gunfire.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, I have to rethink whether or not we need guns.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's political activism.
Yeah. And saving a life.
You're basically sitting at the front of the bus. You're refusing to give up your seat.
Yeah.
But for the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
I think this is silly, but hey, man, to each his own death. That's the tagline. To each his own death. To each his own epic death. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm going to save Ted Nugent from a hail of gunfire.
I don't like it.
In a very ironic turn of events.
I don't like it. That's not for me.
That one's not for you.
But you're this kind of person where you feel like you want there to be a twist of irony. You want there to be some humor in the death.
Just read the title. The Ted, the CEO.
Man saves Ted. What happens
CEO.
Oh, sorry, not man.
Of Death Sherpa.
CEO and founder and CEO of Death Sherpa LLC.
Saves Ted Nugent from a hail of gunfire.
A hail of gunfire.
Oh yeah, I got a whole army of guys.
I mean, that's a good point, but see, I'm telling you, the logistics of this are difficult.
Yeah,
how to not shoot Ted Nugent?
But I'm the expert,
and I feel like what happens if Ted Nugent quickly disarms you, or whatever? Or I guess you're not trying to kill him. What if he saves you?
Oh, God, then you got a can of worms on your hands.
This is what I'm saying.
Then you got a real can of worms.
Ted Nugent, known badass.
He is a known badass.
What if he's like,
would try to save
what if he's like, sir, no? And now he goes down.
A real do-si-do.
Ted Nugent saves your life.
I think we have skilled gunmen here.
Oh, I agree. But, I mean, Ted Nugent, the Nuge.
All right.
Cat scratch fever.
Here's how you set it up. You got a squad, right?
I sure do.
They all have automatic weapons.
Okay.
But they're blanks.
Not known for their accuracy.
Right. Those 5 guys have blanks.
Okay.
But you got a sniper somewhere else. He's got the one live bullet.
Oh, he's the one we trust.
Yeah.
But this sounds hard to prove later. Like, you didn't really go down a hail of gunfire. You had some very orchestrated plan.
Why is this hail of gunfire only one bullet? And why is it so big?
Yeah. And what about those people who took shots at Ted Nugent? How do they get out alive? How do they get...
They work for Death Sherpa.
Yeah, but they're going to be in jail for taking shots at Ted Nugent for killing you. I don't know, man. I feel like that's the problem by doing it on United States soil and attempting to murder an innocent person. It's a crime.
Guess you're right.
It's too many crimes.
Ted Nugent would have to be in on it, and that's not going to work.
No, it wouldn't work because who would do that?
Ted Nugent might.
I'll let you almost shoot me or whatever. No,
Ted Nugent might.
Yeah, but then you're back to the tiger. You want to get killed by Cecil the lion.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a tiger that way. You want to
get killed. Definitely not a tiger. A leopard then.
So do you want a chance? Do you want a fighting chance? You want like a little knife?
Yeah. I want just bare hand wrestling a leopard.
A leopard?
Yeah.
Leopard?
Or jaguar. Sorry, jaguar. I specifically want a jaguar's death.
A puma?
No, it's jaguar.
That's a jaguar or a puma?
Those are not the same animal. A puma is a mountain lion.
Look who has a computer right in front of me.
Yeah, you're going to be disappointed.
You don't think jaguars and pumas are the same thing?
We'll just wait here.
Okay, so you're going to bare hand wrestle one.
Uh-huh.
And then what happens?
Well, he's going to win. I want it to be a jaguar because of their method of killing you is they have that one long incisor too that goes right into your brain. That's how they kill their prey. It's a one bite shot. They're not going to just they're not just going to maim you and eat your butt until you die like a lion would.
You want to go out butt first?
I don't. I want to go tooth in the brain.
This says that they belong to the genus Puma. So they're the same?
Well, genus is like it looks.
Jaguar are different.
Yeah.
But mountain lion, cougar.
Those are pumas.
Are all the same as a puma. Leopard. Anyway, you want the one that doesn't eat your butt first.
Right. Specifically not butt first. I don't want to be butt first eaten by anything. That sounds horrible. Unless I'm paralyzed from the waist down.
Or you're on a bunch of drugs. This is my point.
If I can't feel anything below my waist, go ahead and eat me butt first. I don't care. I'm going to bleed out.
You don't care? I mean, it sounds like
if I can't feel it,
you might care.
I might just sit there and be like, you look at that.
I think part of the whole Death Sherpa, most of the Death Sherpa package, it just comes with a checkbox that's like, do I want to be on morphine? Like, do I want to be on some crazy drug?
Death Sherpa can't give you morphine.
Why
you got to get your own.
Okay, he walks by.
Definitely belongs in the Death Sherpa Constitution.
He walks by and drops it in front of you. Oopsie! I dropped my morphine. I have more. I don't need it. Yeah, that's right. So something like that, morphine or OxyContin, something that you are not going to feel anything. Is my point. Because my point is, you fight this leopard. You fucked up pretty bad. Now you're starting to rethink this whole thing. Oh, this is a lot of pain. I had no idea. Now he's starting to eat me butt first. Oh, I want Death Sherpa.
That's why I picked the jaguar.
I want Death Sherpa to jump in and save me. Save me, Death Sherpa.
Death Sherpa doesn't save anybody.
No, he doesn't save anybody. That's why I think he shoots you with a morphine dart.
I think he just lets you bleed out.
Thanks, I'm good.
You'll be fine. How long could you possibly live after a massive attack from an animal?
I feel like I've seen on the YouTubes where they take some butt bites and they come back. They leave, they come back, they take a nap, they go get their kids. Hey, friends, come on, look at this guy. You can eat this guy's butt.
See, this is all part of why Death Sherpa is a learned individual. Is he's not going to let you pick a stupid animal. I know you think it sounds funny to get your legs chewed off by beavers and toppled like a tree.
I think it's funny.
I'm talking to a customer here.
Oh, hypothetically.
I'm Death Sherpa. He's come to me and said, you know what? I've always loved beavers. I'd like to get gnawed down like a tree.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand there with my feet together, and the beavers are going to gnaw at my shins until I fall over and bleed out. Death Sherpa is going to advise against that.
I agree.
And that's fine. You can still go that route.
That's what you pay him for.
Yeah, that's why you pay me for this. I'm going to be like, hey, that's not going to kill you. You can live a long time without your feet. You'll be crawling to the nearest town 10 minutes in. I mean, and first off, beavers don't want to eat your legs.
But don't you think? Yeah, that's true.
We're going to have to make you look like a tree.
Well, the beaver thing is
not
going to work.
You might have to stand out there for 3 years.
Who wants to get killed by beavers? Weird people.
Yeah.
That's like saying
people that can't afford Death Sherpa, that's for sure.
Poor people. They want to get killed by beavers.
Might want to get killed by a beaver.
A beaver, man? That makes no sense. I think polar bear. I mean, we got to draw the line somewhere.
I mean, it'd be funny if your headline said "gnawed to death by beavers," but that's where Death Sherpa's going to come in and be like, "That's not worth it."
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth my time. Sorry.
In my expertise, we don't do beaver deaths.
We do not do beaver deaths
because they're just not
really
an
anything
animal.
of the rodent family.
No,
unless you want to really get gnawed up by some rats.
Oh, like 1,000 rats.
Yeah, death by 1,000 rats.
I don't know why someone would want that, but. Yeah. We don't judge.
I'm not here to ask why. I'm here to advise against.
To each his own.
1,000 rats, I would give you that if you drug yourself up for it. Well, the thing is,
that's what I'm talking about. The drugging up.
If you drug yourself
now you drug
up,
the rats.
You drug the rats.
Now Innocent rat debts on your hands.
Rats are hooked on opiates now.
Now I got to support this family of rats.
Weed them off the drugs.
All right. Well, that idea is down. Yeah. So far, the best one is Freedom Fighter.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to top Freedom Fighter.
And there's no
if you get the opportunity to be a hero's death when you've been a nothing your entire life, you're going to take that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I agree. I think people should just do this on their own. There's probably some you could do, but it's not going to. It's not going to be proper. I mean, you could go while we're rafting on your
someone
own
from a burning building,
but you pay
provided that you set it on fire.
That's not happening. But you pay.
Is it?
Yeah, don't do that.
Death Sherpa's not doing it.
That sounds like a movie.
She could.
Someone who starts a building on fire, then
just to save the people inside.
Saves a pretty young woman. She falls in love with him. He's got to live with this secret, the whole relationship. They get married, and she's, if it wasn't for that fire. Oh, yeah, that's right. That fire sure was lucky.
Then later she finds since you said lucky, she finds a box of Lucky Stripes in the basement.
Stripes. That was what the police said started the fire.
Yep.
It was you.
They're tucked under the floorboards. She was cleaning and hit this board up.
Why was this hidden? Why would he hide something down here?
Right.
And then it's just this moment, drop jaw, M. Night Shyamalan moment.
Yep.
The whole thing's been a lie. He set the fire.
She's looking
at
it.
My husband died in that fire.
Uh-huh.
That's why I got married.
Oh, shit.
My husband died in that
fire. Yeah. And then as she discovers it, she's leaned down looking at it, and you just hear the door open. Credits.
He might kill her. He might not kill her. She kills him. We don't know.
Yeah.
Credits. It's all up in the air.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a movie idea in there.
I feel like we just wasted that one. We could have done a whole other episode on that film.
I don't know what it's called. It's called
Lucky Strikes.
No, I was going to call it Burning Desire.
Burning Desire is good.
There's going to be something like that, I don't know, Ring of Fire or something like that, some cool fire.
A burning secret.
Love. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not a bad one.
It's called En Fuego.
En Fuego. Yeah, their marriage went down in flames when she discovered the deep secret. Is this on Lifetime?
It depends on the title. I think you could easily make this on Lifetime. I feel like we could just film a Lifetime movie off of what we've already written now. Just wing it from there.
I know who could get to play because I took a bullet for Scarlett Johansson, so she owes me one.
Yeah.
She could play the lead in this, the female lead.
And I tried to take one for Ted Nugent.
He's not involved.
You know who plays the guy? Steve Buscemi. Fireman. Creepy guy.
Actual fireman? No.
Yeah.
No.
He'd be great.
But
you're telling me Steve Buscemi wouldn't be perfect?
No, he would not be perfect for this. Is it Scarlett Johansson? Then no. Yeah. If it's a haggard old woman
you think this
with bug eyes.
You think this man should be handsome?
I think it should be believable.
No, she's with him because he's a hero.
Well, I know he's a hero.
He's all burned up and got bug eyes because of the fire.
That happened to the fire?
Yeah.
I think he just says it happened to the fire.
Those are replacement eyes.
These are both glass eyes. I can't even see you. Are you beautiful? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you've taken this too far. We had it. We lost it.
You don't think Buscemi could do it?
No, you lost me at Buscemi. I think it's
Dennis Leary.
Why does it have to be a real fireman? This is ridiculous.
I guess you're right.
No, I think I
can open.
It's one of the Chris's. It's Chris Pratt Pine, or what's the other one?
You think they should be that handsome?
Oh yeah, one of the handsomes.
No, I think this guy should clearly be out of his league. That's how he got into that league.
I don't think that matters.
Heroics got him into that league.
I think he was just down on his luck, man.
A handsome guy that's down on his luck.
Never happened. Now that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All right. Well, whoever we get, I think this is a solid plot.
Yeah.
Who knew that somewhere in this we would make the plot for Burning Desire?
Burning Desire or Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike. I love Inferno.
I think Burning Desire is your Lifetime title, and I think Lucky Strike might be your box office title.
But Lucky Strike might also be a copyright thing. You probably couldn't do it.
Well, I think the copyright is plural strikes.
Is that right?
I think, maybe not. Whichever one it is, we'll do the other. Whichever one it is, we're doing the other one.
I think there's probably a better title in there. We'll have to think about it.
Burning Desire is pretty good.
That'll be in our follow-up next time.
Yeah. We'll title the movie. We'll hire one of the Chris's.
So Chris Pratt.
We'll remind
Chris Pine.
Scarlett Johansson of the time
Evans.
that you saved her life.
Chris Evans is the other one. They could all do it.
Yeah.
They're interchangeable.
That's ScarJo. She's just cranking them out right now.
Cranking movies out.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty much.
Right.
She's top of the heap. So anyway, she even plays the Asians.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think that Death Sherpa, even though at the beginning you were like, oh, I don't know, maybe this idea, maybe we don't go with this idea. I think this might be our better one, best one yet.
I kind of thought it would be like that's crazy and funny, and then now what? But now there's so much to get into: the contracts, the rules,
the endless packages,
and what ones you can't do. Toppled like a tree by beavers. Clearly bad idea.
Well, that's
starting a war with North Korea. Also a bad idea.
That's why you come to an expert.
That's why you come to Death Sherpa.
We don't let you start World War III.
Right.
Or die horribly. I mean, horribly, right. Yes.
Horribly is fine.
Long
but
and drawn out.
It should take less than 10 hours to die.
Yeah, that's the rule.
Unless you're doing the week-long vacation package, fun in the sun.
Well, it's not taking that long. You go out quick.
Yeah.
You're going to die quickly, but you just don't know when.
What if you want to die tragically?
What do you mean tragically?
Maybe you're just a real emo turd, and you want that ultimate woe is me story.
How's that go? Well, that's just regular suicide.
You went on vacation to Cancun. You got kidnapped by some cartels. They stole your liver. You woke up in a hotel bathtub full of ice and just didn't make it.
It's just lame. It's not tragic.
I feel like some people want that. Well, it could be more tragic. You could definitely get more tragedy than that.
I think more tragic is you were out. Your ex-girlfriend lives on the second floor in an apartment, and you just can't get over it. You climb the tree to go up there and give her a say anything
more
moment.
Than 2 floors.
Yeah, it's 2 floors up. You got to climb the tree to give her the hold a jukebox over your head. A boombox. Jukebox sounds heavy.
That's why you died. You used a jukebox.
A boombox. You fall over. You die. That's tragic.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to take more than 2 stories. You're talking about a 10-foot drop.
Whatever. You fell.
You climbed the fire escape.
Or how about she's down there or you're down there on the street and she's like, wait, I can't see you. Move back. You step back into traffic, get hit by a truck.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're trying to take a picture, the perfect picture, and you're out of frame, and you're back, and then semi
right.
Death Sherpa, moving truck.
Or I feel like maybe you go to. Nobody wants these deaths. This is emo death. This is the
those
spin-off.
people are out there.
But somebody. This is what I was thinking. You go to all the favorite places.
A real masochist.
You and your ex. It's all an ex-girlfriend. You're lame. You can't get over her. You want to kill yourself.
You want to ruin her life by dying in front of her. You're right. We probably should not offer that.
I'm saying. I don't want to participate in this.
She'll be calling Death Sherpa in 2 hours to take herself out.
Oh, no. The Romeo and Juliet package. Yeah. She gets a 50% off. Yeah, that's right.
That's your funeral gift to her.
Yeah. That could be something, too. Romeo and Juliet would be a big time if like... 2 people somehow, if the ultimate tragedy, they both get some debilitating disease, and they want to go out in a blaze of glory, set up a whole Romeo and Juliet scenario.
Make their families hate each other?
Well, I think they just die in each other's arms.
More of a Titanic situation. Well, the one girl lived, didn't she?
Are you saying that because it's the same actors?
Oh, no, I wasn't saying it because of that, but the girl lived in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some other ones with a
Titanic scenario would not be bad.
Oh, that's popular for sure.
But it's multiple people. I don't think anyone's going to do that. My wife and I want to die together on the Titanic.
A cruise. Death cruise.
You
get a whole boat full of people that already signed up. This is your budget package.
That sounds crazy.
That's your budget package.
Whoa. Carnival of Death.
Carnival of Death.
That's crazy. So
you get a
Death cruise.
You get a boat.
And this is another movie. This is Battle Royale.
This is a movie. I think it's not a Battle Royale.
I was going to wrap this thing up, but keep going.
But no, Death Cruise. not the movie, the thing. That's your like, I can't afford really.
It's a cattle call.
Yeah, that's the cattle call. Everybody signed up. We got 100 people here. We're going to fly to England, get in a Titanic, a boat literally named the Titanic, and just run it into an iceberg. And you're all, yeah.
What I was thinking was everybody signed a waiver.
Uh-huh.
So they're all willing to die.
Yeah, we're all going to go drown in the ocean.
Take them out to international waters. And then it's like, sound the horn. Game on. The fucking purge starts.
Oh, I don't think that's what people want. I think they want to do the Titanic death.
Go after it. Burn it down. Shoot everyone. With boats paid for, guys.
That's another package we also offer. The purge boat.
Yeah. Purge boat. Purge on the purge of the seven seas.
Purge of the seven seas.
Purge of the ocean waters.
Yeah. Maybe you want to go be a Somali pirate.
Well, again, some innocents are getting killed. And
You're right.
Everyone on this boat has agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
The crew leaves. We sound the horn.
Yeah.
Everybody's going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one. That's the cheap one.
That's our $400 or $500 package.
Yeah. I'm just done. I'm looking to get out of here.
Maybe old cruise ships. Maybe they don't even.
Maybe I've got a trial coming up, and I'm looking at a real long time in jail.
Sure.
I'd rather just not.
Maybe that's even you can arrange that with the government.
Yeah, you get that government discount.
This guy's going to cost them millions of dollars by the time he dies to put him through jail the whole time, feed him and clothe him and all the stuff you got to do in jail and prison, and then instead, just let him go on this one last cruise. He's not coming back.
I kind of feel like I'm back in on the ex-girlfriend package.
What?
Because
the ex-girlfriend package is so
here's
lame.
Why. Is because, like whenever you get in a car accident, the next day you get all these mail from lawyers.
Sure.
That like they see it in the paper and they just start, oh, you can sue, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, you go do whatever you think you need to do. Get hit by a car in front of your ex-girlfriend. Then we can send out a brochure to the ex-girlfriend. Oh, you're a little traumatized. Crank up some business.
No. That's exactly why I don't like this. That's why I was joking about the 50% off.
You don't think we need to get them in the door that bad?
No, right. We don't need to drum up business. That's the rule number 3 in the Constitution.
We're going to put that tucked under the jacket of the handbook in the back.
No, it's not in the back. It's rule number 3.
It's under the jacket.
No innocence. No World War III. And then the last one is no drumming up business. Number 3.
I feel like you don't want Death Sherpa to run out of money. In the event you need to drum up business, that's how.
Now, Death Sherpa's like, first of all, I don't think they're running out of money.
You're right. You're charging a lot.
Death Sherpa makes money. This brings me to...
Yeah, you're right. Rule 3 is no drumming up business.
I forgot you can't see this, but our friend Steve Landis asked the question of how much does Death Sherpa classes cost?
Oh, so for the 3-week training course?
That's how we make some money, the training class.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be, you're starting a business. What would you charge to buy in on
It's like a franchise.
A franchise. You're looking at, I think it's $25,000.
That's expensive, but
it's room and board included.
You got to go through all the insurance and the lawyering and the background checks and travel fees.
Gun range, all the bullets.
Well, the bullets are the least expensive.
Flight lessons.
Who knows what it's going to be? You just have a basic array of skills.
Yeah. All your basic, like secret agent skills are what you need.
James Bond.
Yeah. All your basic James Bond skills, but used the other way.
Well, James Bond kills lots of people. He has a license to kill.
He does have a license to kill. We do give you a license to kill.
Nice. Yeah. That's how you really make your money.
Uh-huh.
This is a college for murderers.
Murder school.
This is a murder school, and that's where you really make your money. But see, then that's the thing too, is you have to tightly regulate it. Where if it's really a franchise, you've got to oversee all this stuff. It's not really a franchise. People come to you.
There's a limited
headquarters dispatches. We dispatch the Death Sherpas.
Yes.
They're not going straight to the Death Sherpas.
No. You got to have just like any business, you have your project managers. Mm-hmm. You set up a meeting
with sales.
Let me talk to.
We don't drum up.
We do not drum up.
That's right. We don't. Hey, don't say it like that. I need to know that we don't drum up business.
Fine. We don't drum up very much business.
We're not selling people on death.
All right. right.
They already have to want to die.
I think you gotta want to die.
We're not drumming up business.
Fine. No drumming up business.
And then?
Most of the time.
No, we're not drumming up business. No, it's the third commandment.
It's a commandment.
Whoa.
I guess the commandment's fine.
That's right, it's fine.
No drumming up business.
Yeah, we're not drumming up any business.
It's just a bad idea.
They come to us.
They'll come to you.
I mean, we could advertise. We could do marketing.
Yeah.
You know, you want the Braveheart death. You want the killing a freedom fighter hero death.
Yeah.
But we can advertise those things.
Of course.
But we're not going after individuals saying, hey, man, don't you want to die?
What can I do to put you into a Boko Haram package today?
Right. Right. Okay.
I've already got flights going there.
Try to upsell someone. I mean, upselling's fine. They're
Upselling
already in.
is
They're already
perfectly
in.
fine.
They're already
You look able-bodied. I think you could do more.
What are you going to do with that money?
Right.
Your kids are just going to fight over getting paid a bunch of lawyers.
Fuck those people.
Just get a better deal.
Yeah.
Get a better death.
Do you really want them taking that stack of money to someone like Death Sherpa and just being next in line, taking all your glory?
What do you mean? They're going to Death Sherpa?
You might have a real dickhead of a kid that wants to just one-up you.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think you're worried about that. That's silly. You just use your money for a better package.
Yeah.
You get more morphine.
It's about you. You get more morphine.
If you're going into Freedom Fighter, they just shoot you full of all the crazy soldier drugs.
Yeah.
Brown.
Brown?
You know what brown is?
I don't know what brown is. I feel like it's poop.
No. Brown is half gunpowder, half cocaine.
That sounds great.
It's a real thing. I don't know. My friend used to talk about it all the time. They used to give it to people. There's no way the gunpowder does anything, but they used to give it.
It makes you punch harder. Clearly,
they used to give it to soldiers in some war, Civil War.
Brown,
and they just send them at the guy and just go fight. You're all hopped up on gunpowder and cocaine.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Give them a bunch of medical cocaine, inject them with it, and send them towards the enemy.
Yeah.
You could take a lot of bullets. You ever seen Scarface? How many times you get shot? 100?
Shot so many times. Yeah.
Yeah. See? So
that does sound great.
You could take out quite a few guys.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wrestle an elephant. That'd be another good way to go.
I don't know, man. See,
this fucked up wrestling an elephant.
This brings up another ethical quandary. Is an elephant?
Yeah.
What if you wanted to fight my dog to the death? I don't want that.
A dog is not going to kill you.
Some dogs could kill you.
You're right. You shouldn't be able to fight another person's pet.
Well, an elephant.
That's on the list. No fighting your neighbor's dog.
Well, an elephant. I mean, I feel like
it's a wild elephant.
I get it.
I'm not going to the zoo trying to fight an elephant.
I know that, but I feel like elephant, man. I don't know.
Maybe we just have an elephant on the barge. He's trained. He's a killer elephant. He's a real motherfucker. He's hopped up on Brown.
He's got that big long snout. He's snorting it all up.
It's called a trunk, not a snout. Just swinging it around.
I know it's called a trunk.
Yeah. He's doing lines of brown.
He's doing piles of this stuff.
Just mountains of it and fucking shit up.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to the elephant wrestle, you can get 5 guys in there on that one.
We'll call that the jumbo package.
The jumbo package, yeah.
All right, I feel like we have to end it there. You don't know, but it's been a while. This is a long podcast.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, Death Sherpa, I want part in it.
I don't want part in it, but I want to be able to hire this person.
When the time comes, to each his own death, I feel like this, you do want it to exist.
It's a service I want to be a part of then.
Much like Tot glasses.
Yeah.
I'll participate, but I can't be the guy.
I'm a client of everything we've thrown out. Really, I want a better toilet. I want better tots. I want an express.
Yeah,
and I want to get killed by an elephant.
Oh right.
And my grandma needs Uber.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be a Death Sherpa, but I would make a great Death Sherpa.
Yeah,
I would be so good. I'm resourceful. I know a lot of things to kill people with.
Yep.
I feel like I'd make a great Death Sherpa. So
you understand the paperwork already?
Some of it. I mean, I know the first 3 commandments.
Right.
That's it. I can't remember them.
That's it.
But I do remember them. But yeah, it's all lawyers too. I can't lawyer my own stuff.
Right.
Even if you had a law degree, you still wouldn't want to. You'd pay a lawyer to have this. You just have these degrees of separation. So
I guess you're right.
Anyway, Death Sherpa is a great business. But I guess officially we want no part in this. I
Legally, I want no part in this.
Hey, yeah. If anyone's listening, I want no part in this.
I want no part in this.
It's on the record. But we do want the part in this. Yeah. All right, bye.